My name's Matthew Davidson. I was an assistant head teacher at a primary school, which I loved. And in August 2019, I had some seizures when I had my grandma shopping in Morrison's. I had an MRI scan there and they found 2 brain tumours and some signs of MS. So once I processed all of that, I went to the RVI to have my malignant tumour debulked because they couldn't remove all of it. Got through that, had 12 months of chemotherapy, 6 weeks of radiotherapy, and I felt fine. I was jogging, playing football, doing all the things I loved. My wife at the time and I were trying for a baby. I had one, luckily. And then I was folding some clothes up in the nursery and I collapsed. And she said, "What's happened?" And I said, "Oh, I've just fallen." And I went to the hospital, had more tests done, and they said, "You've got relapsing remitting MS." The heat absolutely floors us when it's hot and like I can hardly move. So I need to be cooled down. When I have UTIs, that's shocking because I've got to self-catheterize as well. So sometimes I need my mum to hold us up so I can have a wee. Very limited energy. I did a course at Watergate where I was an inpatient for about 6-7 weeks, and we did a fatigue management course, me and my mum, and they were saying like all the things that can make people with MS fatigued, and lots of them like were ringing true because when my mum didn't have our own house, were staying at my sister's, and I didn't realise at the time, but that was wearing us out, not just physically but mentally. I've got a daughter, so she just makes everything better. And I've got a season ticket at Newcastle United, which I love. I just love it. Especially now when we've picked up a bit. So, and I've got really good mates as well. Really good mates. It's been hard to accept it, but I've just sort of realised that you can't do that now, Matthew. You can't do that. You've got to find different ways of doing things. If I know I've got my daughter, I literally have to have the day before of doing nothing, because I'll know that when I get my daughter, I'll be able to engage with her a lot more and things like that. Same when I'm going to the match, if I'm going to the match. Access, I find, you notice it so much now, but like places that aren't wheelchair accessible, there's so many places like that. Toilet accessibilities. You don't realise how much not being able to do the basic things really affect you. So going to the toilet, I've got to go upstairs, got to self-catheterize, and even that wears it out. actually going up the stairs, putting the catheter in, so all that stuff. I've got a stair lift, which is amazing because it gets us upstairs. And I've also got a bed stick on the side of my bed, which is great because I can pull up on that. And I've got a closet toilet, which is amazing. Honestly, it's like one of the best things I've ever had. I was a really fit, independent lad, and once the MS flared up, I just felt like all that had been taken away, and I was feeling sorry for myself and things like that. But then when I had a quiet word with myself, I was thinking, this is your life now, Matthew. See it for what it is. You've still got a wonderful family, a great group of friends, beautiful daughter. So it's not all doom and gloom.